Well, CoastLife, think back to kind of the end of spring, very beginning of the summer season. You may have heard a lot of talk about ticks, and this season being a particularly bad tick season. And there's a reason why people were giving you the heads up. And it might sound like one of those issues or problems that it's kind of hard to wrap your head around, but for one local business owner, that was not the case. We've got Ritchie Thurman joining us, president of AC Plant and Turf. And you actually have a personal tie, a personal story with that disease that ticks can carry that can really make life difficult for people. Tell us a little bit about your story here and alpha-gal syndrome. That's what it's called, right?
Yes. Good morning. Yeah. About 2 years ago now, I was in West Virginia playing golf, found a tick bite on my leg, didn't think anything about it. A couple of days later, it turned into an odd rash. And then I'm used to, I'm outside a lot. I'm in a business that's outside a lot. And so took a picture of it, paid attention to it, it went away. Okay, I thought I was good. And then like a month later, I got extremely sick and kind of related back, okay, I know I got bit by a tick. I just assumed I probably have Lyme's disease, right?
I think a lot of people would,
yeah. The rash showed up again. And so the first thing was they put me on doxycycline. And while I'm on doxycycline, I just kept getting progressively worse and worse and worse. And then I was at physical therapy. I've had back issues, and I was at physical therapy, and I blacked out.
Oh my gosh.
And my physical therapist is like, something's seriously wrong with you. You need to go to the doctor. So I went back to the doctor after being on doxycycline and ran a tick test, and it said I had alpha-gal. And alpha-gal is a red meat allergy, and that's what I assumed. Okay, I have to be careful. I can't eat red meat, which is bad enough for a lot of people, but I was like, okay, I'm accepting of it. And then what I did not realize is there is so many variations of alpha-gal, and I am a little more sensitive than most people, so I have the dairy side too, so I'm allergic to that. And then you realize that if you're sensitive, you're also sensitive to a lot of like filtered water, because they use filtered water for like bone char. And I've never had a food allergy in my life.
Right.
So going from never having a food allergy to feeling like you're literally allergic to everything was insane. And so it started this process of, okay, what do I need to change about my lifestyle and my diet and things like that. And I feel really blessed because my symptoms are I get really bad joint pain, I get a terrible headache, I get really bad brain fog. Some people go anaphylactic. About 6 months ago, a man in New Jersey died from anaphylactic, didn't know he had it. So now alpha-gal is starting to be brought to the forefront, and it's a one that's not treatable. But what we've found in this area, when I was just doing some research, is Lyme's disease is really prominent, one of the highest states in the country for Lyme's disease. And now alpha-gal is really starting to become more of an issue too. And there roughly about 500,000 people have been diagnosed with alpha-gal. So that's one of the things. I'm seeing it everywhere. I've had dozens of people call me since people found out that I had it and go, hey, I've got this issue, that, and my thing is always like, go get blood work done and just make sure you're tested. But for us, it's okay, what can we do, right? What can we add on to the services that we already provide and start treating a little more? And so the two big things that we've added on is obviously the tick treatment that's in our lawns.
Love that.
The positive aspect is it's really easy to kill them.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go crazy with a ton of chemicals. You can be a little bit more environmentally friendly, and it keeps them out of the yard, and that's a big one. It's big for your pets too.
Yeah.
The other one is trying to keep deer off of your property. So we did add deer treatments in that have been really effective. Because deer are one of the #1 carriers of ticks.
Yep. You'll see them. They got them all in their ears and stuff like that, and especially deer ticks and Lyme disease and all of these things that we want people to be able to enjoy their backyard space in the summer, because living here by the beach is such an amazing thing. We want people to be able to enjoy their space. So for folks who maybe are thinking about keeping their backyard or their front yard a little bit more protected through those summer months, the bug-heavy months, and they want to get a hold of you guys at AC Plant and Turf, what should they do?
They can always reach out through our phone number, 302-945-8450. They can also just go through our website. We've made it really easy, and once we've started putting that out, people have definitely shown interest in it. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do to add on the company. We're always looking to see how we can improve people's properties.
Yeah. So maybe take some preventative steps to have a more tick-free like summer, because we don't want anybody to struggle really the way that you have, Ritchie. I'm so sorry that you've had to go through this, but you seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, Yeah.
Glad to see it.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here today on CoastLife with us.
Awesome, thanks.
Of course. Coming up next on CoastLife, though, if you are ever in a car accident and you need somebody to call, maybe one of those steps should be talking to a lawyer. We've got the group that you can chat with when we get back.